Dive 844 on the Togo near Cavalaire in the south of France. The Togo is one of the deepest wrecks in the area, with the deck being between 45 and 50 metres deep, and we did a maximum of 57.5 metres on this dive. Descended down to the ruined stern. Here we can see some of the damage the ship suffered that caused it to sink. We descended down here, hopped down to the seabed for a sec, and then came back up along the wreck, and we're now heading forward. You can see some of the coral growth on the wreck here, some sea fans. And here in the middle of the ship you can swim over the 2-cylinder engine, which you can see below us looking down inside the wreck there. Continuing forward, the remaining superstructure has quite a lot of coral growth on it now. And then we get to the empty cargo holds, where you can see the remains of the mast and a couple of winches down there. There's my buddy having a look at one of the winches. And the same, myself having a look at one, and having a peek into the cargo hold there. Coming up to the bow of the wreck here, we've got a striped bream on the right of shot there, a couple sea perch swimming around it as well. A furrow winch right up front. Here is the starboard side anchor. You can also see the port anchor on this dive, which we'll get to a bit later on. The bow itself was quite photogenic with the sea perch all around it. So you can see all 4 of us in our dive group here taking various pictures. Panning up along the bow with my camera. You can see my buddy taking a photo of me there. And there is the photo itself. A bit blown out by my video lights as well. Heading back down the wreck, you can see that second anchor there in the top of the shot. Given the depth of this wreck, we couldn't stay for very long. In total we had about 17 minutes on the wreck, and about 20 minutes of decompression to do as we ascended. So fairly rapid swim back along the cargo holds. There's that winch again. And coming up to the remaining bit of superstructure. A couple sea perch swimming around. Got a fairly heavily encrusted funnel there. And a lifeboat davit there hanging up. Looking down a hole, not quite sure what that was at the bottom. And then we swim over the engine again. And then we headed up to do our decompression stop, and there was another group of divers on rebreathers doing their deco in the distance.